Well, tens of thousands of New Mexicans have already cast their ballots for the upcoming election in what may already be shaping up to be an election with record turnout. Here's News 13's Chris McKee.
As of this morning, more than 71,000 New Mexicans have either turned in their absentee ballot or cast an early vote statewide. KRQE political analyst Gabe Sanchez estimates this could be an election where turnout is comparable to 2008 numbers.
Maybe potentially even getting up to 70% or higher of registered voters actually casting a ballot in New Mexico. So I think that's really the story, is high enthusiasm, a lot to be excited about for voters, a lot to be scared about as well for voters, which is motivating a lot of folks to request an absentee ballot and a lot of folks to vote early.
There are over 1.3 million registered New Mexican voters for this election. So far, registered Democrats are outpacing Republicans in ballots cast statewide, with Democrats casting 8,000 more ballots than Republicans so far. There is a notable difference as well in absentee versus in-person voting between both parties. Democrats have cast nearly 17,000 absentee ballots and placed nearly 19,000 in-person votes. Meanwhile, Republicans have more than 22,000 votes in person to just about 4,000 absentee ballots cast. The numbers, of course, just represent ballots cast, not how people actually voted. Sanchez says the numbers appear to favor Democrats so far, comparable to the last midterm.
Is with so many Democratic votes already locked in early, that gives them less time to persuade moderate Democrats to vote their way. Right? A lot of the last few weeks is really aimed at, the undecided voters and some of those folks that are on the fence, which tend to be moderate on both sides of the aisle. So that really reduces that opportunity for Republicans to make those last minute persuasions.
Some context here. Last presidential election in 2016, about 61% of registered New Mexican voters cast a ballot. In 2012, it was about 62%. You can watch our extended analysis with Gabe on alwaysonkrqe.com. Just look for our new digital show, Your Local Election Headquarters, online. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Chris. Now, nationally, Sanchez says of states reporting so far, about 54% of ballots have been from Democrats, compared to about 24% Republicans, 20% independent or third party.